Loch Maree. That's an ancient oak tree. This is an area which is meant to be preserved, or in triple SI or Scottish Natural Heritage Area or something like that, for its oakwoods. Well, let's have a look at the remnant of oakwoods here at the northwest end of Loch Maree. Now these oakwoods are one of the last remnants of natural oak woodland left. Nearly all of it was cut down to feed the blast furnaces of 100 or so years ago. But there's no regeneration whatsoever. Out here we've got some birch coming up in the open. Every single birch tree is eaten away. Every little branch eaten off. That'll be by the numerous deer that will come in here. But it's much worse than that, actually. Any oak tree that tries to dare to grow will meet the same fate. Eaten, no chance of regeneration. There are stands of birch getting up in one or two places. That's because it's soft marshy ground in there. Here's where the oaks are coming up. There's an oak. There's an oak. There's another oak. There's oaks coming up all over the place, but they're all bitten off. This is our natural heritage. Just sheep wool on top of that one. That's our natural heritage. This is what SNH is meant to be for, to look after our natural heritage. Yes. Scottish natural heritage. Bunch of jokers in Edinburgh, one or two other places, just preserving the tradition of exploitation, of farming, deer forests and all the rest of it. What else do they do? They bulldoze tourist paths through ancient woodlands like they did in a woodland at Strontian, Arundel Glen. They bulldozed, the huge bulldozer, they bulldozed a track right through the ancient oak woods in Strontian for tourists. So it's not for nature, it's for tourism, it's for us and our modern tourism. As you can see, there's plenty of space here, for plenty of light getting in for new trees to get going. And get going they do. They're all over the place. So what are you going to do about it, SNH, and preserve our last little bit of oakwood up here at Loch Maree? SNH, it's up to you. Now this oakwood is unique because it's hidden away in a little corner. No tourists even come down here hardly because it's not signposted, and just as well. There'd be hundreds of them otherwise. It's got a wee stream coming down the middle here. It's got a hill up the back. It's got some wet ponds in it. It's a very varied area. Could be lush with new life. It's all dying. It's full of sheep. There's there's cows, there's hordes of deer come in here as well from surrounding areas anytime they want. So, enjoy what's left of it. It won't be around much longer. Here's a sheep path. Sheep are in here all the time now. They used to be kept out. Only a few years ago there was no sheep in here. Now they get free access. Dozens of them. This is a dying woodland. The holly coming up. Well, it's not coming up, it's eaten away by a deer, broken off by a deer. It's got no chance of growing up. Just a dying woodland here. As you can see, not one single new tree coming up. Nothing gets above 1 metre in height. But not even new trees would get to that now, because this place is now full of sheep as well. There are dozens of sheep with free access to this area. It's also grazed by cows. And of course some grazing is natural. There's always grazing animals, always been grazing animals. And if this was natural, the woodland would grow up, then you'd get, the heather would die back because the heather needs lots of light. You'd get bigger trees, rich leaf litter enriching the soil. You'd get lots of herbs and plants and grasses underneath for the grazing animals. But nowadays what happens here is it just gets burned every few years. All the hills around here are all burned. Apart from that hillside there, everything else gets burned just to encourage grass to grow for the deer, to encourage unnatural, unharmonious numbers of deer, for large deer estates for rich millionaires. That's how this country runs. Even the deer numbers would only need to be temporarily reduced in number to let the woodlands come back, and then you would have a forest full of deer in just a few decades' time. Now, if Scottish natural heritage was really worth anything, well, that's what they'd be shouting for.